Hi, my name is Laura Callahan and I'm with the Pioneer Library System, and today I want to talk to you about planting bulbs in your garden. So this is the flower bed in my front yard. It's pretty long. It runs about 3/4 the length of my house. And so last fall I actually planted about 200 different types of tulips and daffodil bulbs. You can actually plant those up to 8 weeks after the first frost. As long as the soil is about 55 degrees. I planted mine about mid-October. I ordered mine online and I did a wide variety of different kinds of tulips, some tall, some short, some that would bloom early spring, some that would bloom a little bit later in spring, just so that there would be a wide variety and also so the blooms would last longer. In order to do this particular area here, which is pretty wide, which is what I did on the whole flower bed, I just dug a really wide hole all the way across, about 4 inches deep, and then I just dropped in the bulbs, obviously mixing up a different variety of them, and then I added in a little bit of bone meal, just according to the package directions, and you can actually get that at any garden store. Covered them up, and I only dug mine down about 4 inches deep because I was covering up with mulch. If you're not covering with mulch, you'll probably want to dig them a little bit deeper, probably about 6 inches deep. You'll want to water them for the first couple of weeks, and then after that, as long as you have normal fall and winter moisture, you don't really need to give them any extra water. The main thing to remember about tulips and spring bulbs is that you really have to wait for the stems and the flowers, sorry, not the flowers, the stems and the leaves to die naturally. So all of this, once these blooms are gone, you can actually snip them off if you want, but all of the stems and the leaves, you'll want to let those die back naturally and turn completely yellow before you remove them. Some people think you can braid them, but actually you don't really want to do that. What they're doing is they're storing up all of their energy for the following year. So if you'll leave these guys alone until they die back completely naturally and turn yellow, that really increases your chance of them coming back next year and blooming again. So I hope you enjoyed all of my spring flowers, and if you're like me and you want these next year, I hope you'll plan ahead and plant some for this fall. Thank you. And don't forget about Pioneer Library System's online resource, Hoopla, where you can check out ebooks to plan your garden for next spring.